I might as well have mic on if it's gonna be this long. The audio balance should be fine, hopefully. Hopefully it's fine. Yeah, I'm doing the cups in reverse order, because I spoke about in the last video about like I can only play this game in speedrun context. You know, I gotta make it clear this isn't a speedrun, and on the actual speedrun.com rules, for all cups, it says you have to play them in order, from first to last, so I'm playing them out of order. It's just a casual thing. For the end of the year, it's basically the end of the year. For me, a year ends after Christmas. That period of like the 26th to the 31st of December is it's just a nothing period to me. It's just a void of nothing, where nothing happens and nothing ends. It's just waiting for the clock to strike New Year. So, it's basically the end of the year. Gonna hit this. Hell yeah. I'm worried this controller might run out of battery because I've used it unplugged a lot today. Also, my throat dry as fuck. This is the hardest. This is the hardest difficulty, by the way. This is not hard. And Amy isn't even a top tier. She's like in mid tier. This isn't even hard. She's pretty slow. This game's central mechanic is like the reason it's actually not even a challenge. This game was not balanced around its central mechanic. Kinda fucked that up. Nah. I guess I'd rather have the game where you're fighting for your life to win every race, I guess. I mean, sure, if you want to make a game about that, don't have to be like a party kart racer. I'm not really looking for like the most intense game. I like the casual experience. The little audio cue for when you burn the game. It's a slight difference in the boost release sound effect. If you play this game long enough, you can tell. Third times in a row? Fun. Don't worry, we can respawn. Yeah, we're good. I don't have I don't have music or sound effects on, or not sound effects. I don't have music or the commentator on, by the way. On my iPad, and this is gonna say 7 subscribers, it's just Maxi Girl 7. Fuck 6, 7, I have Maxi Girl 7. Is 6, 7 still fine? a really bad time. It's just I remember the first YouTube stream I ever stayed up late for. It was by a guy called The Average Johnny. I'm not sure if you've heard of him. He's done a lot of Simpsons in One videos, and that's I watched it. I watched a lot of those videos back in the day, and then he decided to stream this game one day in like 2020, so I was like 12, 15. So I haven't had many times in my life where I stayed up. It's like 11 p.m. So I remember staying up to like 12 or 1 a.m. that night. Felt like fucking sick in the stomach. And now, funny thing, because he was using Amy in that stream, because this is before I speedrun the game, so the casual playthrough used Amy a lot, because the handling was really powerful with the game. So, I was telling this guy to use Amy, so he's using Amy in this cup. I was having a sinking ass stomach. This was the first time I ever stayed up this late for something. That was a vivid memory. You always remember your first time. I think I'm about to be done. I think I'm about to finish out this game for 5 years. 5 fucking years. And I mean, it's not like I made no progress in that time. Like, playing a good few, like, respectful times in that frame. It's just, you know, wild. How fast time really flies. Are these just straight up reused assets from Heroes? I think they are. Maybe just HDFI'd. Alright, that's the first cup. Another one. We're keeping with Amy for all these. Should I actually do them in reverse order? Should I do them in a funny order? What's my favorite cup in the game? Maxie, you've been running this game for 5 years, so what's your favorite? Anyone know your favorite cup? I think Graffiti's my favorite because it's the shortest, and it has the most tracks I like in it. Like the highest quantity in it of tracks I like. We're gonna end off with that. So, we got Samba Cup. I'll just do this in a funny order. So Samba Cup, then Horror Cup. Samba Cup, then Egg Cup, then Chow Cup, then Horror Cup, and then end off with, because these are my 2 favorite actually. Because Horror Cup also has pretty good courses. So yeah. In a really funny order, but it's just to make it clear I'm just not a speedrun. I'm also shaking my head for getting me played a million times. So, like I tried to find a save file on this PC on this like first sort of stream. I saw that my main maxi file, which is what I'm using, has over 30 hours. And then I have another save file like 16 something hours. And this is one of those Steam games that doesn't like cloud save data. It doesn't like save data between platforms. So I have save data for this on the Windows 10 PC downstairs, and on my Steam Deck and on my laptop. Dude, if you count all those out, what even? That's just the PC version too. That's not even counting the Xbox version, PS3 version, the Wii version, which despite missing Drift Plus is still basically the same game. I'm not counting the DS version, it's a different game. It plays completely different, has different maps. And I haven't played the Java version. I think I have like vague memories of the version, which was just really nostalgia. But I'm not sure how concrete the memories are. I think it was a play transformed on mobile as a kid. I definitely played the mobile version of it, the iOS version of this as a kid. I have pretty distinct memories of that actually. But I've never played the Java. I think the Java and the arcade are the only versions I've ever actually played. And the Mac version, I guess you want to separate Windows and Mac versions. They're both decent platforms. It shouldn't matter. I wouldn't separate them, they're both decent. Yeah. But the arcade version is just this, like, you know, arcade games like time against and shit, you know. Like arcade racing game, you know, those are. And honestly, you could assume Java version is basically the only version of the game. This had to have been one of the last major gaming releases that had a Java port. It was 2010, like, the fact this had a Java and iOS port says it all. People were moving on. Also, it's gonna be really funny because throughout this year I've been getting into 06 time traveling, like a little bit. So, you know, I'm sorry for getting up to see about Sonic 06, and this game uses a lot of voice songs from him. So my brain's gonna have a lot of fun finding out, like, oh no, it's Sonic 06. And we should have really had silver in this game. One voice said, "Holy fuck! Holy fuck! Did you see that? I clipped off a thing. I barely got any air. Usually I get like tons of air up there." Oh, also, I think I've been doing the shortcuts, so I completely forgot there is actually a shortcut here. Show it off. Fucking. You know, it's gonna be an hour, we just speed it up a little bit. On top of reused voice lines, this game also has a lot of stock sound effects. Like, that horn sound effect is actually just... That horn sound effect is also used in Resident Evil 4. There's a part in Resident Evil 4 where there's a big truck heading your way, like towards you, and it plays that exact horn sound effect. I'm not even kidding. In the original Resident Evil 4. When I first got there, I was like, holy shit, that's a sound from Sonic All-Stars Racing, that's crazy. I love stock sound effects. There's one specific eagle sound effect that I hear in like every fucking game ever. Like, once you hear it in one game, you can't unhear it in every game. It goes kind of like... You know, it's like, think generically eagle sounds. Or like... I can't do high-pitched voices. You know what I mean, right? I've heard it used in like so many fucking games. I already using Living Raving Rabbits, Mario Kart Double Dash. I think a lot of the Mario Kart used actually. I'm blanking on all those, but like, it's used in a shit ton of games. Every time I hear it, I'm just like, oh my god, this game has it? Again, I love stock sound effects. Stock audio libraries. Just look up footage of like the skydive, like it's can only fly downwards. I'm pretty sure it's in that evil sound effect. Fuck. Kind of slipping out my hands. It's very out noon. This isn't fun. The reason I commentate even when there's no viewers is because these are going to be saved as vlogs anyway. So, if you're going back to watch this as a vlog, you might as well have some commentary to enjoy regardless. Even if I wasn't speaking to anyone this isn't live. You know? Regular streamers who actually get viewers don't even address their viewers all the time anyways. It's not a big deal. Just treat this as like a Let's Play video. Live. It was live at some point. Unedited Let's Play video. Toho music coming in. Even Maxi doesn't put Yuki's theme from Toho at the end of her video. He's all the way down there. Well, I could potentially make high labor in these streams someday. Maybe. I've been told I'm in the graveyard courses or in Minecraft, but I can never actually tell. I never actually see it. Like most games that have all courses in one connected map, you can easily tell they share sections. They did a good job of hiding it, at least for me. I don't know, maybe I'm stupid. Maybe it's obvious to other people. Probably is. Holy shit, that's Sonic Heroes. They reference a game I like. Even though as a kid I played Sonic Heroes, but I don't understand any references. This glitch, I used to think this glitch only works with the Super All-Stars, but I think it works with anything that pushes you forward. I think there's only like 2 or 3 All-Stars in the whole game this doesn't work with. Yeah, see? I'm not really recognizing any of Amy's voice now, because I think he actually only plays her twice ever, or 3 times ever in 06. Since Silver's Dusty Desert, and then you have a town mission with her, and then she was in the world. Literally 3 times. I mean, I guess she plays dog shit in games, so you wouldn't realize her more than 3 times. Ideally, you wouldn't want to play as her more than once. But damn, she was underused. Like, maybe she was more fun, they would have used her more, or something. But is she in the team attack and default thing? I've never even seen like one down with that DLC level. It's just level segments were used, I can tell. Just like everything in 06. I really barely go through it. There's a death barrier up there. Barely snuck on it. Okay. Yeah, hit. I got hit by the guy in the last one. This time I'm fine, I guess. Oh, I see him on there. Power Man. Here we go. That sound effect is so visceral. Oh, it barely lasts any. Why does it barely last any time? Usually when a CPU gets for All Star, it lasts a really long time. Dude, sound effect's so visceral though. I love it. Big hammer, big squishy hammer. A minute ahead of everyone else. Sure. I don't think it's PVs and stuff. Dude, watch me like accidentally PB in the stream, cause I haven't like done single race in all the courses. I cut next with the the worst cup. This is the worst. No, Chow Cup is the worst because it has roulette. No, 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 no. Roulette Road is fine. Roulette Road is fine for now. These are playable, but they are so bad. This is the worst cup in the game. It's just It's like we've already ran through all the level themes, so now we're just running through them again. This is your introduction to the rest of the cups will be running through the same level themes you've already gone through. Now the tracks are like being twice as long. Immediately twice as long too, because this is like long. Now you start seeing those minute-long laps, and you're like, oh, don't mess with me. Like, there's a reason I'm using any skip I can do. When I have to charge to these. Not for as long as I actually last. I'm just hoping Amy is enough to do this skip person. I'm not sure all characters can do that. My vehicles are too big. 1 minute and 1 second left. Holy shit. But yo guys, look, it's Christmas, right? It's snowing. Snowy course. I'm like 90% sure that we actually have something clues I could pull the snow over photo. This is a series of only one game on the GameCube, so it sold like probably 300,000 copies or something. I don't know, but like, you know, this is like a deep cut, especially in 2010. Really deep cut. They had to really done so you could put some levels in there. Instead of making more Sonic excited myself. I'll give him that. Actually, time is up. Why is Robotnik so close to me? Bro, it's too fast. What's he there? No, he's actually one of the worst characters in the game. Well, actually, getting the because years I don't even meta. Wait, you are. Hell yeah. Cool fight there. Okay, can she do it? Because Dark Arsenal is literally, literally my least favorite course in the entire game. It is a road. It's literally it. There's nothing else to it. Please tell me Amy can do this. No, fuck off, fuck off. Please tell me Amy can do this. I'm being extra slow, extra careful. I don't have to be fast. Ooh. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, hopefully. Robotnik level. I would say Robotnik land, that's not. This is not Robot. Yay, that over. That's how long it probably would have took a CPU to do one lap. Minute 15. That actually is how long it took them to do a lap. Holy. Rainbow Highway also has a skip, but it's. I've never actually put it on. Try it. Shoutouts to Tim Goat for egging me on to do it. Try it. Really, really precise. I'm not even sure if Amy's working. I'm not gonna. Only ever see them in the midnight. Yeah, his actual name is Tim Go. He's actually really fucking good at this game. Very mean. I'm pretty sure it's a relatively new game. I'm not caught up on that more. He's really good. The game has a lot of really good players actually. I mean, no shit. The game has been speedrunning for 15 years, maybe 16 years. This game's gonna be 16 years old. Well, that's not and old. I was 2 when this game came out. It's like practically 2009 game. It would. I think it came out in January, February 2010. But most of them have been longer. This is practically 2000 by all of the definitions and technical ways. I bet it was probably fine if not some I know in a little bit of a question. It's got to be like for some of them times. Guessing in that. And then the decade would end up ending with a full person game movement. Like what actually what the fuck were Sumo doing between 2012 and 2019? Like between Transformed and Team Sonic Racing, what were we doing? Are we working for other companies? Are we working on other projects? They're just surely they weren't just twiddling their thumbs for 7 years. Or for no, Team Sonic Racing started in like 2017-18, so surely they weren't just twiddling their thumbs for 5 or 6 years, right? Not knowing where to take the Sonic Racing series after making Transformed, the game everyone praised, the game everyone glazed. Is that me? It's not even that bad of a game, it's just different types of runes. Basically my problem with it. Take on its own, it's like I even like enjoy playing it, taking a lot of time, but the comparison with this, there's no way this game is, if you ask me. I've never heard a single solution in Team Sonic Racing. Like, no one considered the game bad or anything, it functions, right? It's just really bland. It just has nothing going on. I guess you could say about this game too. Maybe it's just things more with TSR, because they're like, literally the main Sonic game I've played here. That was the Sonic jump period of like just nothing released. I still have no idea why that was. Frontiers take 5 years to develop? I hope not. State that game released in. Maybe they were just really busy with the game. And they didn't have time to develop games. It sounds a little bit like a Sega thing to do. Sonic Team thing to do. That's legit the biggest thing that happened in that time period. And that's when I became a Sonic fan. I literally became a Sonic fan within the age of period between Forces and Frontiers. I guess that meant I didn't have to feel bad about starting off with playing the really old games from before I was born. That was everyone else because there's nothing else to talk about in the fandom in Sonic. You Rain Man fans, you think you have it bad, bro? Talk to a Sonic fan who was a Sonic fan from 2017 and 2022. Like, oh, you know. At least you guys have like something else. I don't know. I would say like fan games and passion, but something else has that. Probably more than the gaming community, actually. Where do Big's voice lines come from? They don't come from Heroes because he sounded different in Heroes compared to Adventure. So do they come from Adventure 1? But then why would you use sounds from Adventure 1 when most assets are written in Heroes and 6? Just use Heroes voice lines. I'm sure it's plenty of the bit in this game. I mean, if you got Shadow being like, how do you know my name? If you're gonna retrace, I'm sure it's not that hard to find big voice lines from Heroes. Maybe they are original voice lines. I gotta look at it. I love how everyone just turns off their engines when a race ends. Or like when a cup ends or when an event ends. I don't know why it happens. Probably some complex reason, but it looks so funny. Okay, that cup's done. Now moving on to the other bad cup. Like, even ignoring that I've got used to Roulette Road now, it's just like a bunch of nothing burger courses. I mean, it's the first cup, but it's just a bunch of nothing burger. I think there's a point where people were looking for it and skipping this course. I'm not sure they haven't been tapped in the All-Stars community as they should. Not since I started putting myself on all the speed themes this year. And I just kind of left this to the wayside. It's kind of sad. I have periods with this game, right? Periods where like I'm super into it and like punch like constantly, and then periods where I don't even play it. One time that happens, I don't remember when actually. It was like I think in 2022 or something. I don't know. Like, you know, I just have these periods of like negativity in this game. It's crazy because this is like my most active speed game. It's a speed game I'm the best at. I'm not really that consistent with it. I guess that ties in like problems or something or some shit. I don't know. Are you kidding me? Remember when I first... Okay. Remember when I first got the PC version, and I was like, oh, this is dog shit. Because to me, like, when you run the game in its base, run this version in its base settings, it just looks like the Wii version. For some reason, the base settings of this thing are just kind of the Wii version's graphics. I'm sure there's a good reason behind that, but like, it doesn't give a first impression if you don't know to bump the settings up. When I first played this, I didn't do that, and it looked like dog shit to me. I was like, wow, there's no online. It looks like the Wii version. This is the worst version, sure. And yeah, it sucks. There's no online support. You can't download the DLC. But I mean, if you bump the graphics up, it doesn't look too bad. It's not as good as the HD versions, but you know, it's better than the Wii version. The Wii version is the worst version. Sure, it has online, but it still doesn't have DLC. And you can't use drifters. It's a horrible version. It's so bad, in fact, that Vinny literally considers it a completely separate game on the leader points. Merely because you can't use drifters. That speaks volumes how integral this tech. It's probably most likely unintended tech. Is the whole ethos of this game's speedrun. I remember hearing that the developers actually realized that players discovered this. They didn't patch it out because they saw people having fun with it. It was... And dude, if that's true, that is so fucking based. Makes you wonder why they took it out of the sequel, but, you know... If they knew people were having fun with it, they didn't want to take it out, they didn't want to like patch it out of this game. You know, it's still a really cool thing in Seamus part. But they could have easily just released an update, patch it out of the game, like right after launch. Completely nullifying all time travels, but no, they kept that in. Like, well, I mean, it is a Sonic game. If you want to have a skill ceiling like that, go for it. Base developers are realizing that's kind of the point of a Sonic game. Alright, the course I used to fucking despise, and I just think it's so alright. It's not great, but, you know, like, I'm used to it. It's still not a good course for me. Why was Tails just like moaning? Did you hear that? Like, what the fuck, Tails? See that thing in it. actually pretty fun. You know you do. Oh, it's like a fucking Sonic game. Wow. Oh, come on, you go for it. Hurry up and then go for it. You know, I complain a lot about like not being able to make me true Ugu voice. Like, does it really matter? I've seen trans femmes who like have a very masculine voice. It's not required part of being trans. It just makes it more obvious. Which, if you want people to recognize you as trans, as your gender, then yeah. Especially since I have no face cam, you can't see what I look like. Not that I look very much like a girl. I mean, I've grown my hair out, but I still have a big facial hair, masculine features, you know. I'm not very woman-like most of the time. So it's not like you would even be able to tell I was a girl from looking at me. Like, my last chance really is this once. I can't even do it. You really, would you want, like, would you really want a whole hour long shit me doing the Ugu Ugu voice? Or would you want this kind of voice? It's like still higher pitched than my natural voice, but, you know, not ooh anime girl. Not offense if you like the Ugu Ugu voice or you like to do the Ugu Ugu voice. It's just, it's hard to keep up and most people probably would at best just find it funny. Like, at best just find it a little mock. You know, I've talked to people who kind of do mock their like Ugu persona. And I understand it's very horny. I can actually kind of do an Amy Rose impression. So. Sorry. Aww. I'm going to win for sure. Yeah. Like not this Amy, but the Amy from Sonic Hero. Mike, let's go on our honeymoon! Oh, no, I can't do it right now. I can't do it right now. My darling son. No, I can't do it right now. It sucks. I don't like it when they hear me quote random shit anymore. That would suck though. People just quote random shit out of context. Just because they like it. You know, you can do that in your own privacy, but not in front of people, man. Anyway. I was just say if it's like referencing like something obscure, just don't even get what you're referencing. My turn. Two more cups. Two more cups and we're done. Yeah, that's how they do it. It's multiple skyboxes stitched together. It's not no teleportation or anything fancy. If you look at the mini map, like transformed, it's all one mini map. Fuck, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, our cup. Another Korean mansion one. Yeah, they don't actually explicitly say House of the Dead in this game, because at the time it was banned in Germany. the game series in general. So to avoid issues, they just made up names or abbreviated it to HOTD. But I think in general they kind of twist it around a lot using this IP in the game. It's like zombies in these courses aren't actually like realistic zombies; they're cartoon zombies. And the House of Dead reps are Zombie and Zobico, which are from a game that literally came out like all this was being developed. Probably most likely made just to have cartoony looking zombies in this game. Because it's a cartoon game. I find that really interesting. I'm not actually sure if House of Dead EX is makes it so it's like in this game. But the release date's kind of line up. It was kind of like it, you know. I've never actually played the House of Dead game. I never actually played most games representing the Sega license. I played Sonic, obviously, Monkey Ball. I think I said it before. I played Sonic, Monkey Ball. I think it's represented. I played Sonic, Monkey Ball, Crazy Taxi, Alex Kidd. I'm not sure if I played Golden Axe because they had the Sega At Games thing. They had the At Games thing, had the games on there. I played Alex Kidd, Sonic, and blah 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 blah. I stayed this many times throughout like the years. It had Golden Axe on it. I'm not sure if I played it. Vague memory. Not for Game Nights. If you're counting the non-Sega games as well, I played Banjo-Kazooie. This isn't like counting games of the games. It's just like series of like played, at least had a controller and played and tried one entry. Not the entry. I tried Banjo-Kazooie. I don't know, do the Mii's and the avatars count from the game? They're only found in Wii games. I don't even count this coming from the game. Their system features. I don't even think there's an avatar. Actually, there is like the next one. That's also developed by Rare. You know, Rare just makes those random games you'd never think they actually made, but they did. Like Mickey Speedway. But I think that's most of all I've played. If Mika counts coming from the game, then I played Project Emo, which that counts, which I guess it does because I think the Mika that Sega uses is they only own like the IP of the video games. Like, they don't own Riku herself, everyone owns that. They just own the rights to the games and her appearances in the games. So yeah, I played the Mika games. I played Persona 5. Got like 14 hours in that game, and then I lost my Game Pass subscription. I bought on PS3, and then I played a bit, and I didn't care. The game, I just didn't care. It's funny I called that a good game, because here's what I fucking hate turn-based RPGs. You know what they say about Persona 4 now? It's the only Persona 5 game. I'm not really interested in the rest of the series. They're long games, you know, genre I'm not really looking. Also, there's like time management and like, you know, like talk to people and complex shit. Like, just give me Fire Emblem, just give me maps, just give me units. I need. Right? Just give me sexy Camilla waifus. Okay. I think all Lion's voices are from Rabbits. Brother. modern games are out. Getting back on topic, Minos isn't transparent. If we're going back to Crossroads, like, obviously fucking played Minecraft. They count SpongeBob out of the game, which SpongeBob doesn't really come. SpongeBob and Crossroads doesn't advertise it coming from the SpongeBob game. It's advertised it's coming from the show. But there are a shit ton of SpongeBob games out there, like, you know, 11. And that phase on 11 as well. Time for a break, just a quick reminder to take a break from the screen. Fuck you, YouTube. On my iPad, it's showing that shit. Alright, I'm gonna have to reset that after this series. You know, I thought experimental would be like way harder than I actually fight the first place, but this is like brain dead. I'm actually brain dead. Man, this part of the stream doesn't stream properly, that needs to cut out of the bar. Oh fuck, that's a seizure-inducing flicker on that rainbow. Me. My iPad drains battery quick, by the way. It's on 66%, and it was on 100 when I got it. I reached out for it. The end of Cartoon Network Hotel. Why is Chef Ellis Productions making a video on that? Now, let me just look at this for a second. Well, this game does itself, I guess. Wait. Run 2 and 3 weren't 3 games? Interesting. I'm just looking at my algorithm right now. One more funny. Birthday stream by someone I've never seen in my life. Alright, back to this. Actually, make sure. I mean, it's you can hear it fine enough. It's fine. Alright. Sandy Drift's next. I think probably one of the hardest courses in the entire game. All the Monkey Ball courses are hard. At least from a casual perspective, you know, I played these so many times. And there is a glitch here, but it's way too fucking precise. I've only ever got it once. Wait, I've got it a couple times, but I've only PB'd with it once. Yeah, that one video I made when the glitch was new and the world record's like 10 seconds. The world record's way lower now. So that video looks really funny now. It wasn't the world record I had, it was just close to it at the time, and then immediately, I knew it'd be immediately upstaged. I just didn't care, I put in the fucking Salvatore Galaxy music anyway. Fuck it. It was a world record, it was near world record at the time. Near world record, it wasn't world record, it was near it. Within the second mark. I think that this glitch actually was discovered by Tim Goat, talking about him earlier. It should be pretty easy to search up on YouTube. He used to have a funky content pic. I think he's never really just has some like weird AI art looking thing as his profile pic now. AI art looking Sonic All-Stars thing. I hope it's not AI art. I mean, not like I'm really like, you know, personally goaded about using AI art for his profile pic. I think it's the same pic he uses on Discord. It's the same pic he always uses on Discord, even when he used the funky content. I mean, like, you know, if someone wants to use AI, I can't really stop them. It's just shooting. As for AI art, AI generated shit. I can't stop you if you want to AI generate things, but it's shitty. It's shitty. If it's AI generated, I don't actually know. I don't know if it is. I'm just assuming it is. It looks it. I'm sorry, it looks it. I'm sorry if it isn't. I don't know if it is. Right. To legally put that out there, I don't actually know if his profile pic is AI generated. I'm not. I have no source on that, right? Legally, I have to say that. I'm talking this whole time about profile pics, and see, the race is just gone by. I'm talking about profile pics this whole time. Crazy. Actually, I have this game as like my show off game on Discord. One of the tags I put was better than you, and I guess you're seeing that now. If you're like a casual player, which if you're watching this, you probably are because I didn't share this in my Discord, so it's a casual stream for the end of the year. But of the series in these all-series games that I haven't played Space Channel 5. Speaking of this track, I haven't played Jet Set Radio. I haven't played Shinobi, I think. Might have been on my at-game thing, I don't remember, vague memory. But I don't think I played Shinobi, I haven't played Skies of Arcadia. I haven't played Yakuza. I haven't played Afterburner, that's how I'm gonna say. I haven't played Afterburner to the point that that Afterburner song in Project Diva, when I first heard that, instead of thinking of Afterburner, I was thinking of the Afterburner chords in Transform when I first heard that in Project Diva. Like, that's how little I know about that series. What other franchises are there? I played TF2. I owned TF2 multiple times. I have the orange box and I've had it on Steam before. Just never played it. I've never found a match. Really stupid. He's racing around like quite. I guess because he's not like in the fucking camera. Learn Cups 3, 5, and 6. But Cups 1, 2, and 4 aren't marathon levels. Like, you'd think Cup 4 is more marathon levels, which it kind of is. Cup 3 was all marathon levels, but Cup 4, man. I guess Sewer Scrapes could be kind of marathon level. That's weird. Yeah, the great thing about being better than most of this game is I literally just get the points like going up playing this on the hardest difficulty, by the way. This isn't Transforms, alright? Transformed on the hardest difficulty, I'd be like locked in, probably like raging a little bit, you know. That game's hard mode is actually fucking difficult. This is like I can just zone out, you know? Chill game, chill game. That's why I like it. So I liked it enough to start speedrunning it when I saw it on speedrun.com. It's a chill ass game. Okay, Final Cup. Final Cup, here we go. Final Cup. Graffiti. It's gonna be funny me going back to this stream, only remembering the parts I talked and being like, wait, why didn't I talk much in the beginning of this? It's gonna be funny when I do that. Half of this cup is me, half of this cup's gonna be me glitching. Hey. Spawn glitch, my favorite. And this curve is so huge. It's like kind of a tutorial on the fucking respawn glitch. You guys messed up. Why? All you had to do was literally all you had to do was literally stretch the fucking checkpoints horizontally. Why didn't you do that? All you had to do, guys. This is ridiculous. At least this gets in Mario Kart Wii requires some sort of effort, man. Even the more basic ones. What's I doing that? They put here because you're just going towards finish line anyway. There's a base boost that has that. So this is gonna be a real quick one to end off. This was the perfect one to end off. It's 12:21. It is officially Christmas Day where I live. So this is the first thing I'm doing Christmas Day. Playing this. It's so epic. Alright, if you go too far in here, then you get stuck in that little upward bit, little ramp. Stops all your momentum, and I've had that happen to me so many times. Shadow. It's really annoying. This has a skip, but I don't know how to do it. It's not just like, it's not simply just walk up a bit and then turn right. It's like, yeah, you just have to stay kind of close to the finish line and go to very specific spot. It's weird, I've never been able to do it. Maybe that'll be a tool for next year, but this game, do that glitch, because it's been known for years. Probably, might have even been known for longer than I've been running the game myself. Lock in, Maxie, lock in. Also, Treetops does have a skip, I'm not doing it. So, technically, every course in this cup has a skip. Two of them are really hard. Treetops one is like, you gotta balance on this extremely thin ball. It's like actual monkey ball, bro. And the other balance on this extremely thin ball. A long time to do the skip. It's like, not worth it in the grand scheme, it's not. Dude, why is the anime speed on my glitching out? It's been doing that all game. Really a bug with the Steam version, because the Steam version is very bugged. I'm not sure the general PC version, but the Steam version is very bugged. I've seen a video from Rayo Kid, you know, the guy that does like all the can you beat game with character videos. When he got to this game, his copy, like, the audio would cut out a lot. I've never encountered that myself. What I have encountered is one time that scared the fucking shit out of me. Where, like, I was playing the game, I was in, picture this, I'm in Ocean Ruin, like Time Trials, I think, just grinding it out, and then all of a sudden, like fucking really loud noise comes out of the game, out of my PC. I checked if it was out of my PC. It wasn't out of my PC. It was out of the fucking game. And just started making this extremely loud buzzing noise. It scared the shit out of me. And I kind of live in fear every time I boot this game it's gonna do that again. I don't know what the fuck caused that. It actually, like, jump scared me, bro. It was so loud. Why is Amy on those little projectors? I never figured that out. You know, the reason I couldn't get couldn't get good time with Dark Arsenal glitch for the longest, or decent time with Dark Arsenal glitch for the longest, is because I thought, like, once you pass the finish line, like, the checkpoints in the back didn't count. Immediately after you pass the finish line, you have to do a whole lap just to try again. For the longest time, I thought that. Turns out that's not the case. I think as long as you don't go too far, then you can just turn back around and you can pass the finish line. For the longest time, I did not know that now. All the hours I wasted because I didn't know that. Man, where's my stream frozen? Is my stream frozen? Wait, hold up. My stream, the on my end, the stream froze for a second. I'm not sure if it froze for you guys. Well, I mean, no one's watching. But this whole stream, no one watched. I mean, I'm not surprised. It is Christmas morning. It is like going near Christmas morning. It'd be pretty selfish of me to expect even one person watching this. You know, this is more out of obligation than anything to promise myself I'd do a stream tonight. Self-obligation, don't know it. Last lap of the last lap. Let's go. We're almost done. Bring it out for the bang, huh? Barney. I wonder why it says in the Spirit.com rules that you have to play the cups. Not a lot of games say that. Like, even Mickey Speedway, you're allowed to play the cups out of order. Rabbits Go Home on PC, you're allowed to play levels out of order. Which is good because that game has that game has one skip. It's very precise and borderline luck-based. So, I bet that were probably made out of necessity in case of something like that. I don't know. Anyway, that's Soul Stars Racing. I could end the stream now, but you got a fun podium, bro. Yeah. Alright, there you go. Merry Christmas. It's gonna be content in the new year. Happy holidays. It's gonna be content in the new year. I guess. Bye bye. So I can close the game. Bye bye.